Tim the Dart Man here. Looking forward to another great day of playing darts. I hope you are too. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Today, we're going to try some 5-on-1 practice games, see how we make out. Alrighty. We're not going to get too excited about scores today. We're just going to throw some darts and hope they go somewhere close to where we're pointing them. Okay, 24. We are going to keep score. So that's 477 after 3. And again, I think it's good just come out, just do some practice, just work on your form, work on your release, things like that. Yeah, keep score, but don't worry about it if things go awry. Excuse me, 11. 466. I think that 9 dot is out of the question, but let's see what we end up with. Again, just working on my release, working on form. 26, that leaves us with 440. Woo! 40 after 9. It's always good to just, again, just spend some time just focusing on your form, focus on your release, see what feels right, see what doesn't. 24. And it's always fun too to see after 12 darts, right? Not even having a 25 average. So that's cool. But again, we're not worried about it. Gonna throw them in there. $39. We're burning it up now. That leaves us with 377 after 15 darts thrown. Woo! Let's see if we can set a record for the most darts thrown. All right, 26. We are at 351 after 18 darts. I'm working on my stance, trying to keep everything in alignment along with my release. So, again, I know it's hard to focus on more than one thing at a time. So if you kind of get your stance the way it's got to go, it's 43 there, it's 308. If you kind of get your stance the way it's kind of going, then just try not to really think about it, and then work on your release or whatever it is you want to work on. That's probably the best way to go about it. All right, there is 50. So kind of interesting, that last shot, you saw all 3 dots were right there around that treble 20 ring, and none of them were in. So, you know, am I upset about that? No, they were all right there. It's just a matter of millimeters. All right, 55. And I think that's 203 after 9 for those of us that are keeping track. I think what's important to know too is that when you're off by millimeters, it's not so much thinking about, or excuse me, you know, trying to throw it a millimeter different. It's just thinking about throwing it a millimeter difference. Just a thought process in your head. Whoops, that one fell out of my hand. Just a thought process in your head is enough sometimes to make that little adjustment. So just, you know, keep aiming at the same spot you're aiming at. But 21, that's 182. And that's after 10 rounds. But just thinking about, you know, throw it the same spot and just think about it going a little bit differently. That can make all the difference in the world, because as a lot of us know, this game, yeah, of course it's physical because, you know, it's muscle memory, there's, you know, aiming, there's holding the body still, there's all that. But a lot of it is mental. So when you're really close, sometimes just concentrating on and thinking about that dart going where you want is enough to actually make it happen, believe it or not. So if you got to go a little higher, just a little higher, or just a little lower, don't put any muscle into it, just put thought into it. So we're down to 91 now, down to a decent out. Let's see what we can do here. Oh my goodness. All right. So we're down to 16. Oh, that's a bust. Let's throw the last dart anyways. Yeah. So yeah. I can because I'm practicing. Alright, so that was like, let me count them up. Oh, wait, I got too many. That's the answer to that one. Too many darts. But we'll get better on this game. Alright. 501, game over. $60, 441. So after you play your first practice game, you know, again, focusing on different things and not actually just trying to play a game, so to speak, really concentrate. You're focusing on different elements. You should throw a little better in your second game. 100. So that's 360. Excuse me, 341. My math isn't warmed up yet. 341 after 6. $60. That's 281 after 9. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you guys want to be after 9 darts. Personally, I like to be at least at that 291 level, which is a 70 average. Anything under that, I'm kind of happy with. Anything above that, it's like, yeah, meh. But anything at 291 or lower, I'm happy with. All right, fourth trip. Yikes! That was quite a bounce out. That one almost came back and hit me, believe it or not. So we're at 16. So that leaves us with 266 after 12. $55. That's 211 after 15. So, one thing on that throw, which is kind of cool, it's a 26, right? So, not good. But one thing I did notice was that from the first dart, when I got up there to throw, my position was a little off. It just didn't feel right. And so it just continued through all three throws. You got to get that to feel right when you step up there. If something isn't quite right, it doesn't feel right, step back and reset. Really important. So 26, that leaves me with 185 after 18. Okay, we're at 85 after 21. See what we can do with this. Hmm. 30, at least we got 55. Oh, just not enough oomph into it. So that leaves us with 20 after 24. We all know if we can get this one the first start, it's a 60 average. Anything after that is not a 60 average. And there it is. So second game worked out the way we wanted it to, close. We played a lot better than the first warm-up game, and we still got the focus on our form. Tim the Dart Man, if you like this, please like and subscribe.